Hey guys, it's me, IRM, coming to you with my first commentary, and I've got a couple friends to share that experience with, and I'll let them introduce themselves. Someone can go first. How about you, FC?
I'll go first. Fc2300. I also have a YouTube channel. It's been around for like a month, 2 months maybe, and so I'm fairly new, just like you. Hopefully we can help each other out.
Yeah, I've been experimenting, as my fellow clan member TransitioN has noticed, along with AntphanY. And what would you guys like to say that got you started in capture carding?
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself, but I'm AntpedD. My gamer tag is AntphanY. I just started YouTube as well. Yeah.
Well, that's quite the introduction. How about you, TransitioN?
I'm not really into capture card business like you guys are. I just have a YouTube for not really anything really necessary, just to subscribe people and comment and shit. So yeah.
You're a big COD fan?
That's all.
So, Anthony and FC, what made you guys get into the capture card?
Well, I got my capture card because I started playing game battles, right? And sometimes when you win, people dispute, and that's why I got a capture card. But then instead of just making game battles videos, I started making monsters.
Oh, cool. So what about you there, FC?
For me, it was just like, I don't know, I would watch like Hutch's videos and Scene Anners and Tape, and I was like, man, I could do that. And I've always had like this thing with like editing and stuff. I always liked doing that kind of stuff. So just one day I went out and bought a hot hog, and ever since then I've just been making videos and editing videos and stuff like that. So it's just something I wanted to try. I really never thought of it ever getting big. If it gets big, that's good. If I can entertain 10 people, that's cool. And if I can entertain 100,000 maybe one day, that's fine. But yeah, I just did it just to have fun. Something else, a hobby.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm not really that good at editing, but it's just like what I said earlier, but like how I enjoy it, even though I'm not good at it. And I'll keep trying until I get good. It's what is about me that I just keep wanting to do. So you guys have seen any COD Black Ops trailers?
I've seen the
I've seen the what? Oh, you can go.
Alright. I've seen the Black Ops trailer, and I've seen the gameplay that they had from E3. I've seen like the missions that they did, and it looks pretty sweet. Still not a lot of info out on what's gonna be there. I mean, they have some lists for like guns and like attachments, but other than that, there's no real information out in regards to that. So I'm like really waiting to see if anything new comes up or anything exciting comes up.
Oh yeah. What did you think of the gameplay wise of what looks like it's gonna be like?
The gameplay wise, it looks pretty standard for COD. I mean, the real excitement that I want to see is how the crossbow's gonna like come into effect, and how that's gonna
affect the gameplay
and stuff like that. So that's pretty exciting.
What did you think of the exploding crossbow?
I just hope it doesn't turn into the next Mw2.
Yeah, as you see in the trailer, he used a Mw2, so unfortunately it is back. But I've heard that Commando and One Man Army are gone.
Thank God.
Yeah, pretty happy about that. TransitioN or Anthony, got anything to add about that?
Yeah.
Well, I hope that a new Call of Duty doesn't come out like Modern Warfare 2, because sometimes this game is really bullshit. Sometimes you shoot a guy in the butt,
servers.
He doesn't die. Sometimes you shoot
Dedicated
a guy
servers.
in the head, he doesn't die, but sometimes, he dies.
What about you, TransitioN?
Like where you have like somebody who's a host, and then like Anthony was saying, you shoot the guy, but it does not like connect. Like the bullet does not connect. It's bullshit. And I also like how they took out One Man Army and Commando, because like Commando news are fucking just ruining the game pretty much.
Yeah, like I just said, right? Like sometimes, okay, I'll say it again. Sometimes you see the guy in the foot, he dies, right? And sometimes you headshot the guy, you get a hit. And you're just like, okay, sure, why not, right? I should shot from the foot will kill a guy, and a shot from the head.
Yeah, well, that again, that has to do a lot with the servers. So if they went to dedicated servers, that would be awesome.
Like
But,
Battlefield Bad Company 2, that game's like never laggy if you've ever played that.
Yeah, if you could just go dedicated servers, that'll solve a lot of the issues with the whole headshots. Sometimes it does take 2 shots, and then you could unload a clip into someone's foot and they die. So it's like, you know, stuff like that. Also, like some of the knife kills, if they do bring back like a throwing knife, like there's one where you get stabbed in the knife and you die, but
Yeah.
an intervention shot that I like land in your stomach doesn't kill you.
Yeah, I know, like, yeah, you get hit by the throwing knife in the foot and you end up dead. But the intervention, yeah, in like somewhere in the chest sometimes doesn't even kill you. It's like, what's going on there? In Black Ops, I've heard that there's this ballistic knife that the spet's not used, and it shoots the knife. You don't throw it; it just shoots it.
Yeah, I actually
That's probably easy, like throwing knife. This way.
Yeah, because I actually, when I heard about that, I actually looked it up on YouTube to see what it was, and if you go on YouTube, you can actually see somebody shooting one, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I watched it on like Deadliest Warrior or something. I don't know. Just watched too much TV, I guess.
But that show's awesome.
Yeah, it is. So, anything else like seen from E3 that looks interesting, game-wise?
One thing I'm interested in is zombies for the thing.
The what?
It's gonna be like World at War, just like probably better graphics and hopefully has a storyline to it.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. Now, you guys all played World at War, right?
Yeah.
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 Did you guys like hate it as much as people hate it? Because it gets a lot of hate from the community because of the MP40 and all that stuff. But I personally started on World at War before I started COD, and I've had fun with World at War. I never complained about it.
Well, World at War, I think it was really fun too, even though the MP40 was like the main gun. But like it kind of takes skill, right? Because whoever had the best MP40 would win. Then other than that,
Or the best server connection.
for that.
Like, I didn't really mind it as much as like COD 4 is just brutal with the Juggernaut. Like World at War was actually kind of an interesting experience, I would add. And like World at War was made by the B team of Infinity Ward. It wasn't actually made by the top of the line designers and gamers and stuff like that from Infinity Ward. It was like
Treyarch.
the lower end, but still, it came out like a really good game.
I personally did not like it at all. I'm just gonna put that out there.
People have opinions.
Yeah, like I played till level 34, got like I think a couple hours in, and just did not like it. But I did enjoy the Nazi zombies. I'm gonna add.
Yeah, Nazi zombies by far.
Yeah, I'm hoping yeah, dude, I think there should be Nazi zombies in the new Call of Duty. Or not Nazi zombies, but like some type of zombies, you know? Like, a lot of people like the zombies in the COD for the 4.
Well, the one thing that I did like about World at War, the maps I believe were better than some of the maps from COD 4. I know a lot of people are very happy with the COD 4 maps, but I love the ones in World at War.
Like the World at War, I believe were like more planned out and more like tested than like the COD 4 maps were. Like there wasn't much in World at War as there was in COD 4.
Yeah, the only issue that the World at War ones were the tanks. I mean, that's really the only thing that kind of killed it. But
yeah,
it was awesome.
Or I personally must say I enjoyed the limbs flying off.
Yeah, that was awesome.
What I enjoyed most about World at War is that you had to unlock your sniper scope. I found that kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, on the bolt action rifles.
Yeah, the bolt action rifle was fun to play with.
Very.
Well, what I also think is that for when you're standing still with a a sniper rifle, I think the bullet should go straight instead of, like, if you've ever just stood still and fired an intervention, the bullet, like, just veers off to the right or something. Have you ever seen that? I think it should be straight. Any comments before the video ends?
Well, if it was straight, then no scoping would take a lot of skill, right?
Yeah,
because
because
like no
there's...
scoping is like basically random, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
you never
Well, that's